Welcome back to Central Valley Wedding and Special Events. I'm Shara Roderick, and I'm here with Carly Rene of Carly Rene Photography. Thanks for joining me, Carly.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I would say that the photographer is one of the most important parts to invest in your big day.
Right.
How did you get started in photography and wedding photography specifically?
Basically, I just love the art form of it, just capturing their day and just the love that they have between one another on their special day. I can't explain it. I just get real giddy when I see them together. I'm very passionate about it. And especially those moments when they're looking in each other's eyes. That's the ones that I really like to get. I like to get the more intimate ones. I like getting candids a lot. Mm-hmm. Because it's not as posed.
Right.
I don't care for really posed stuff as much.
Right.
And yeah, I love capturing that, and especially knowing that they're going to look back on those. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is you spend all this time and all of this money planning your big day, and it goes by in a blur.
Yes.
But you have those photos forever.
Yes, and that's why, and I've always told people this, and not just because I'm a photographer, of course, but if you're going to spend the money, spend it on photography.
I mean, totally agree.
Because really photography is a luxury to have. Mm-hmm. And when you want to purchase, that food's going to go away.
Right. People aren't going to remember what they ate.
Right. And they're not going to remember that. They're not going to remember the DJ, what they were playing. Maybe, but you know what I mean? I'm not trying to,
No, but it's really true.
That.
All those other things, they're in the moment and they're wonderful and they're lovely.
Right.
But once they're gone, they're gone.
Right. That's what I mean. And I guess I'm not trying to say anything bad about
You don't need anything but a photographer. Yeah. That's what Carly said.
That's all you need. But I'm just saying that is what you should invest in most. So, yeah.
Now, you travel all around the Central Valley to do photography?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Have you had a favorite venue that you have photographed?
Actually, the one I just did on Saturday.
Okay.
It was at Duke's in Clovis, and that turned out to be really cool.
Oh,
it used to be a restaurant,
right?
And they turned it into a catering and event.
See, I didn't know that. When you said Duke's, I was thinking
the restaurant or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually turned it in. They closed the restaurant, so now they're just doing events and catering.
Very nice.
It's just so really, it's the stream of lights that they have. They have hanging lights across the ceiling, and it's got high vaulted ceilings. It looks all country style, all wooden, but it's just, if you want a barn style wedding, that would be the way to go.
The place to go.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now, we were talking about how you really love capturing those natural moments, those candid moments. Mm-hmm. How do you plant yourself to capture those? How do you know what to look for?
Well, as far as like in weddings or just
anything,
portrait photography?
Anything in general.
If we're going to talk about just like, let's say an engagement session, if they're both kind of just a little shy, and they don't really want to look at me, I'm like, you know what? That's even better because I want you guys to interact with one another, be very comfortable, pretend like I'm not even here, and just smile and laugh, tell each other jokes, whisper in each other's ear, and I guess that's the best way to do it usually.
To bring out those natural expressions.
Right, and just to break the ice a little bit. So, yeah, and then in wedding photography, they're just so happy and, to be Mr. and Mrs. So they end up wanting to do those candids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they want to be in the moment.
Do you have a favorite moment to capture at a wedding?
I would say the part when they say I do and exchange the rings. And a lot of the time, sometimes someone cracks a joke. It's either the bride or the groom, or they drop the ring, or something happens.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, okay, this is perfect because it's not how it's planned to be, but that's okay.
Right.
That's their story. So to me, that makes it even better. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Capturing those real moments.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So I love it. Yeah.
Now you're really focusing on your wedding photography now, but you do also do family photography.
Yes, I do a lot of family, a lot of newborns, and high school seniors.
Okay.
Some headshots, not as many, but for businesses. But yeah, I do a lot of families.
And you have a special coming up pretty soon for
Yes.
family photography. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so in July, I will be doing $40 off of the packages for our family. And it's going to start July 1st through the 31st.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's a pretty nice deal, $40
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
That's the time to get those family photos.
Right. And it's always best to set your appointment sometime in the morning when it's cooler. I would say early morning.
Yeah, especially in July. Yeah. First thing in the morning.
Yeah, that's always better. So I would say another good time would be when the sun's going down, but it's still a little hot, but it's gorgeous.
Yes.
It's gorgeous at that time.
Okay, the lighting's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can deal with the heat,
yeah,
that's a nice time too.
Right.
How far in advance should someone reach out to you?
You know, it all depends. So for instance, for my spring sessions and my fall, probably about like 2 to 3 months ahead of time, depending, because I get so busy around that time.
I would imagine. Those are the nice time of year.
Exactly, and everybody wants to do those sessions. So, but like I said, it all depends. But for like the summer specials, could be within 2 weeks, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you think, though, if somebody has kind of a date in mind, don't hold off, just contact you as soon as possible.
Yeah, contact me. And the other thing, too, is I can always work something in. You know, I can always do it.
Well, it's nice that you have that flexibility, that you're able to help people out with that.
Yes. So.
And the best way to contact you?
Best way to contact me would really be my phone number.
Okay.
I'm glued to my phone all the time. My husband said I drive him crazy, but it's like it's there.
Like, I'm working.
Yeah, I know. I'm always working. So, yeah, I would say my phone. Email is the second best.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, Carly, thank you so much for coming on. I can tell you really do have a passion for this. You really love what you do.
I do.
It was great to have you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.